Len Dawson is iconic in Kansas City sports history. If there was a Mount Rushmore of Kansas City sports icons, he would be first. George Brett would be second. Tom Watson probably third, and there'd be a future spot for Patrick Mahomes. Lenny Dawson played 19 years in the NFL after graduating as an All-American quarterback from Purdue University. He was a fifth draft pick in the NFL draft 1957 by the Pittsburgh Steelers, kind of languished in Pittsburgh and in the NFL for 5 years, both Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Then he came to the AFL in 1962 and played 14 years for the Kansas City Chiefs. 7 times he was the AFL's most accurate passer. He led the Chiefs to the championship in 1962, 1966, lost Super Bowl one, and in 1969, won Super Bowl four. Lenny Dawson was probably my first sports hero ever. I saw that 1962 championship game, which was overtime with George Blanda and the Houston Oilers. And I looked at him and I said, what a great quarterback. He's not unusually big, and I didn't figure I'd be unusually big, so I kind of identified with him. And he really was my first sports hero. And then when I found out in 1963, the Dallas Texans were moving to the Kansas City area, wow. Today we're going to play a tribute game to Lenny the Cool Dawson. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl IV next. Before that Super Bowl IV, he had the unlucky fate of being named Dawson. There was a NFL investigation, actually I think a Justice Department investigation into gambling, and there was a gambler by the name of Dawson that got Lenny Dawson linked up in it the week of the Super Bowl. He answered the charges and played and was MVP of the Super Bowl. And that was a particularly tough season. His father died that year, also in 1969, and he suffered a knee injury. At first, they were told he needed a knee surgery that would end the season. They got a second, I think, a third opinion, and in that third opinion, they decided to let it heal. I think he missed 6 weeks of play. Mike Livingston came in and took over for the Chiefs, played well, and the Chiefs went on to win the AFL. But here we go, Fast Drive Football, tribute games to Lenny the Cool Dawson. For Super Bowl IV, the purple die will be the timing die. And the coin toss was previous, and it was won by Kansas City. They elected to defer to Minnesota. Minnesota will receive. And here's the kickoff. Start of Super Bowl IV, Minnesota was 14.5-point favorites in this game. Kickoff 51 is average field position for the Vikings. I think I'll use a black pen. That pencil in the last game was probably too hard to see. So here we go with the first roll of the offense. 2 is 2 clicks off the clock. And 2-2-5. Dull offense for Minnesota, no. Staunch defense for Kansas City, yes. Linebacker makes a touchdown saving tackle punt. That could have been Bobby Bell. Here's the punt to the Chiefs. Bobby Bell is still alive for Kansas City. He worked at General Motors while he was a football player. All right, 3-2 is the punt. Average field position for the Vikings. Or for the Chiefs. Chiefs offense takes over, led by Lenny Dawson and Mike Garrett running back. Otis Taylor receiver. 6 is 4 clicks off the die. And I use the optional rule to make it a 7.5-minute drive if it's another 6, and it is another 6. So 2 more clicks. Takes up quite a bit of the first quarter here. 5-5-6 is the roll. Poor field position. No. Efficient drive capped off by a short pass for a touchdown. TD pass. Dawson. To 3. Let's see, that would be Otis Taylor. I'm wearing my autographed Otis Taylor hat. That's his autograph on my cap. Don't know why he's not in the Hall of Fame. He was definitely one of the dominant receivers in the 1960s. You think of Lance Allworth, Fred Biletnikoff, the Jets, Don Maynard. But Otis Taylor was right up there with him. All right, here's the extra point kick. 11 through 66 kick will be good. It is 65. Nearly misses, but it's good. Kansas City 7. Minnesota nothing. Here's the kickoff. 31's average field position. And now the Vikings offense led by Joe Kapp. Had a tough fullback, Bill Brown, Bob Brown, and or was it? I forget his first name. I think it was Bill Brown. And then Gene Washington, receivers was, I want to say John Henderson and Gene Washington were the main receivers. All right, four is 2 clicks off the clock. 2.5 minutes left in the first period. 4-4-4 is an interesting result. Let's see. Poor field position, go to unusual result A. No. So we go to unusual result table B. And let's see. That is read the dice in ascending order. So 56, ball pops into the air after crossing route collision, caught by the defense, and returned for a touchdown. This couldn't have started better for Kansas City. INT pick 6. I wonder if they had any of those in 69. Chiefs. INT return, they did have 2. Jim Kearney and Emmett Thomas. 1 through 10 will be Kearney, and the other one would be Thomas. Yeah, 1 through 10, Jim Kearney. This game could not have started better for Kansas City. Here's the extra point attempt. 11 will be blocked. Otherwise, it's good. Kansas City takes a early 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff to Minnesota. So I should have written this on this line here on the INT pick. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's see. Okay, INT, or Minnesota's drive, and then pick 6, Kearney, and it's 14-0. It doesn't matter what that is. Now the kick to Minnesota. 61 on the kickoff. Average field position for the Vikings. And here's their offense. They've got work to do. They're already down by 2 touchdowns. 6 is a 4-click drive. Take us into the second period. Let's see if it adds 2 more clicks. It does not. So 256 is the drive. Great field position. No. Home or disciplined offense. No. Let's see. No. Punt. Kansas City's punt return is average field position. Chiefs come out on the field, 2-touchdown lead. 2 clicks off the clock. 10 minutes to go in the second period. 256. Great field position is no. Home or disciplined offense, yes. It'd be the home offense. Touchdown run, or parenthesis P, if they're a pass team. They're not. They are primarily a run offense, so TD run. And that will be by or McVay had the most touchdowns, but it's by Mike Garrett. Standout from USC. Here's the extra point kick by Jan Stenerud. It is just barely good. Kansas City goes up 21-0. Here's the kickoff to the Vikings. 41, average field position. Minnesota drive is 1 click. 166. Dull offense, no. Receiver leaps, beating the defender to the ball. Touchdown pass. TD pass. That is by Joe Cap to 14 would be John Henderson. Here's the extra point kick. That would be a 1-click drive, so that's a long pass. Extra point's good. 7-21, Chiefs lead. It's got the 2 touchdowns. Here's the kick to Kansas City. 31's average field position. Their drive is 2 clicks. And 1-2-4. Caesar season prior to 2014, yes. Quarterback throwing into coverage, interception. Oh, just dropped a couple times. And the interception, the defender is tackled immediately, average field position for Minnesota. One click off the clock. And 146. Staunch defense. Yes. Key tackle by linebacker, keeps the offense out of scoring range. Punt. Chiefs had a great linebacking crew. Jim Lynch, Willie Lanier, Bobby Bell, Lanier and Bell are in the Hall of Fame. Punt return for Kansas City. 36 is, I think, average field position. Five minutes to go till halftime. 4 is 2 clicks. And 4-4-5 is the roll. Erratic offense, no. Disciplined defense, no. Field goal attempt, Jan Stenerud comes on. 11 through 53 will be good. And 22, a field goal is good. Stenerud. 24 to 7, Kansas City takes the lead. Here's the kickoff with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and a half. Average field position. So if I roll a 5 or 6, this drive won't count on the timing die, and it does not count. End of half. Score is Kansas City 24, Minnesota 7. Kansas City will get the ball in the third period because they deferred and elected to kick. Vikings kick off. It's 63 on the kick. Average field position. And I'll take that roll. 4 is 2 clicks off the clock. 4-4-6. Poor field position. No. Quarterback moves out of the pocket, fires to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. R plus. They're just R, so it remains a touchdown pass. Dawson to receiving touchdown will be Otis Taylor. Extra point kick is good. That opens this game up as 31 to 7. Here's the kickoff to Minnesota. Average field position. 3 is 2 clicks. And 2-2-3. Undisciplined defense. No. Mild defense. No. Punt. Here's the punt return. 21 is perfect punt execution. Pins the Chiefs deep in their own field end zone. Poor field position for Kansas City. This is a long drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Optional roll to see if it's 7.5 minutes. It's not. So 1-6-6. Dull offense. No. Receiver leaps, beating the defender to the ball. Touchdown pass, or R. And it's going to be an R because it's a primary run offense. So it's going to be a TD run for Kansas City by Wendell Hayes. Extra point. It's good. Kansas City 38, Minnesota 7. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Average field on the kickoff. Minnesota takes over. And this is a long drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll at least take us to the end of the half. The optional roll is not a 7.5 minute drive. 5 minute drive. It's going to be the end of the third period. And 4-6-6. And that's going to be a touchdown pass. Wait a minute, staunch defense. Yes. Punt. If Kansas City did not have a staunch defense, that would have been a touchdown pass. So we go to the fourth quarter. Here's the punt return. 41, average field position for the Chiefs. 4 is 2 clicks. 4-4-5. Erratic offense? No. Disciplined defense? No. Another field goal attempt by Jan Stenerud. Pretty accurate, 11 through 53. But he misses this one. Field goal no good. Minnesota takes over average field position. Long drive. Maybe longer. Yep, 2 more clicks. Takes us down to the 5-minute mark of the 4th period. And it's a 5-6-6 result. Shaky offense? No. Staunch defense? Yes. Defense won't allow quarterback and receivers to get into a rhythm. Punt. .62 on the punt is average field position. Let's see if they're semi-inefficient. And no. Chiefs offense takes over. And that's going to be a long drive. 2, 3, 4. Takes us to the end of the game. 4, 5, 6. Season prior 87. Pass deflected interception. So that gives the Vikings an interception return possibility. 6, 5 or 6. 6 is roll 1d6, 5 or 6 an interception return for a touchdown. Otherwise, great field position. It's a touchdown. Pick 6. Let's see if Minnesota had any of those. They did. Krause and Alan Page. So 1 through 3 would be Krause, or 1 through 10 would be Krause. It'll be Page. Pick 6, Alan Page. Extra point. Good. 14 to 38. All right, I think I can do an onside kick. If they score a touchdown, let's see. Minnesota's inefficient, so on offense, let's roll, see how that's going. Yep, they're inefficient. So I'd say that's the end. If a 4th quarter drive uses exactly the number of ticks remaining in the game, still time for a kickoff and 1 more roll of desperation on the play table. So we can do an onside kick try. Why not? 4 is end over end kick, fielded cleanly, receiving team has great field position. That's the ball game. Final score, Kansas City 38 and Minnesota 14. I want to thank you for watching this Len Dawson tribute. Have a good day and may God bless.